In the bustling city of Bayville, high school students navigate the challenges of adolescence, but little do they know that some of their peers possess extraordinary mutant abilities. Among them are the X-Men, a group of mutants led by Professor Charles Xavier, who strive to maintain harmony between mutants and humans. In the episode Strategy X, we are introduced to the life of Scott Summers, also known as Cyclops. The tale begins with Scott struggling to control his optic blasts, a mutation that causes destructive beams of energy to shoot from his eyes uncontrollably. After inadvertently causing chaos at his high school, he is approached by Gray, who helps him by giving him his sunglasses. Professor Xavier arrives to alter the memories of the witnesses. He and Storm arrive next to a train station to pick up a new member of the team, Nightcrawler. He invites Nightcrawler to join his school for mutants, where they can learn to harness their powers for the betterment of both mutant and humankind. At the X-Mansion, Professor Xavier introduces Scott and Jean to Nightcrawler. Back at the school, the mutant Toad is yelled at by the principal, who turns out to be a mutant herself. A shapeshifter that goes by Mustique, she yells at Toad, telling him he needs to do better finding other mutants and to get more information on Scott. Professor Xavier helps Nightcrawler disguise himself by using a watch which makes him appear as a normal human. This gives Kurt a boost of confidence as he can now fit in and not be looked at as different. Professor explains the use of to Nightcrawler. It's a machine that locates those with the mutant X gene. Cerebro detects Toad as he uses his powers openly and approaches the mansion. He asks Storm, a mutant who can control the weather, to approach Toad to see what he is capable of. Toad eventually runs into Nightcrawler, where the both of them fight around the mansion until they arrive into the danger room. A training room that has automated defenses and could potentially harm the both of them. Professor sends Cyclops and Jean to rescue them. Nightcrawler and Toad try their best to evade incoming strikes from the danger room. Professor Xavier manages to shut down the machine while Storm dismantles the remaining weapons. Toad leaves the mansion and has a brief encounter with Wolverine, and Nightcrawler apologizes for his wrongdoings. Wolverine decides to return to the X-Mansion to briefly rejoin the X-Men, while Cyclops is able to convince Nightcrawler to stay. Mustique continues to yell at Toad for failing his only task. She is approached by a voice which magnetizes the items inside the office and tell her that this is only the beginning. It is revealed to be Magneto.